Hello Shopbox out there. Today in this vlog I'm going to be telling you guys all about what I got up to on my week/weekend. I hope you guys are all doing well. On my Monday I got up after a nice lie-in as I didn't have work until the evening, and then I got up and got showered and changed and had some breakfast and was listening to a bit of music and just catching up on Neighbours. My mum then got up and we just watched a bit of TV. My dad then got back from work and he went off to bed, and my older sister and older brother and younger brother at work, older brother at work placement, and my younger sister then got up, and my dad got up and was sorting stuff around the house, and I then got myself ready to go off for a massive walk, and I went off and had a look on some of the charge shops and went into one of the book shops. I love the smell of old books. Also popped into W. Smith's and was just having a little nose on there. I then went off into one of the flower shops and I got some flower sets on there that I'm going to show you guys now. Such lovely colourful bouquets of flowers in there. All the lovely spring flowers starting to come in now, and it's just so lovely and colourful and bright. And I also got some starts of some of the plants from there that I'm going to show you guys now. I love the plant section so much. All the lovely plant pots and the succulents and cactuses. It's just so pretty in there. I was then just having a nice chat with the flower shop keepers and chatting to one of the ones that works in there who I went to school with, and it was lovely chatting with them. I then got called up by my mum and they were ordering a buddy's lunch, and my dad taking my grandma to the doctor's and then brought her back to ours, and so I went off to collect the buddy's lunch. Then I got back and had my buddy's lunch. I'm going to show you guys a photo of the buddy's lunch that I had now. The buddy's lunch was so delicious. I had my usual, I had a toasted wrap with tuna, cheese, onion, lettuce and cucumber. I also had a Belgian bun, and I always saved the cherry till last, which is my favourite bit, and had that with a cup of tea. And then I was just watching Home and Away and Escape to Country of Farquhar. I'm writing a bit of my journal, listening to a bit of music and doing some drawing and colouring in, and just watching some vlogs and TikToks and some funny dog and cat videos. And then my dad got up from his nap and he dropped our grandma home, and then I was just watching some episodes of Merlin and doing some more colouring in of some of my illustrations and just tidying up my office and my dolls and dollhouse. And then my older brother got back from being at uni for the day, and then I got myself ready for work. I then got dropped up to work, got clocked in and put my bag and coat away, and it was me and Tash on clothes, and we all absolutely smashed the clothes, and it was pretty quiet, so I just got loads of clothes and cleaning jobs done, and was wanting some food and drink, cleaning tables, doing some food and drink orders and bill taking, and I'm slowly getting there on coffees and did a few lattes, and yeah, absolutely loving getting there on coffees. I'll be running the place in no time, and we played a bit of Kylie, had a few cooking with hot chocolates, and always had so much fun, so much banter. Love closing with her. And then we finished and clocked off and headed off, and I got picked up, got back, and for my tea I had a tuna pasta salad which was so good. And then I was listening to a bit of music and doing some drawing, colouring in, watched the UK soaps and watched Love Island that I need to catch up on, and watched the final series of Waterloo Road episode, and I'm loving having Waterloo Road back, and yeah, it's such a great series. Love Kyle Preston, that's so cute. Then I went off to bed, and on my Tuesday I didn't have work on Tuesday and Wednesday, and so I didn't have to set any alarms, which was so good. And I got up, ready to go off to the garden centre. I was heading off to get the bus to go to Armsley Garden Centre, and I was a little bit anxious because I haven't gone to Armsley Garden Centre on my own before, and getting the bus and then walking down to where the garden centre was a little bit dodgy, but I did it, and I got showered and changed, had some breakfast and listened to a bit of music while getting ready to go off to get the bus. And my mum was asleep, so was my younger sister, my older sister and younger brother were at work, and so is my dad, and my older brother is starting work placement soon, which is exciting, and he's really enjoying that. And my younger sister then got up just as I was leaving to go get the bus to go to the garden centre, and I locked up and headed off to go get the bus to the garden centre, and I headed up to where the bus stop is near to Aldi, and the bus had stopped working, so it meant that I didn't have to pay. The bus driver was like, don't worry. So I got on, then the bus started working again, and I was like, yes. And then we head off to the garden centre, and the bus stopped just across the road from the main road, so I round about, got off, crossed over on the zebra crossing, and then headed down like the hill where the garden centre is, and there's 3 main roads which I didn't realise, so I was like, oh my god, I'm going to die, but luckily I didn't. I managed to cross over the roads and get there all in one piece, and I also got a snap of the suspension bridge whilst heading down the hill, as you could see from quite a good view of the suspension bridge. I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. So pretty. I've always wanted to get a photo of the suspension bridge from there, and finally got it. It was a little bit misty, a little bit grey, and I thought it was going to rain at one point, and I didn't have a coat, so I was literally like, please do not rain. I then got into the garden centre, and I started off by getting a ton of selfies of all these lovely little like plant displays set up, like areas they had like sofas and stuff, so I was posing all around there. Love a good pose, love a good selfie. And then I started getting a load of plant snaps, and I'm going to show you guys some snaps of those that I got now. The plant section in that garden centre is absolutely humongous. I was looking around there for so long, such lovely succulents and cactuses and pretty plant pots, and I got a few bits from the garden centre. I'm going to show you guys a clip of those now. Here's what I got from Almondswood Garden Centre today. I got this pen set here, and they've got the lovely pastel colours with the pinks and the reds and greens. Absolutely love those. And this notebook here that says I am enough, with some pastel coloured squares. Loving my pastels, loving the aesthetic. And I got this plant here with a lovely floral plant pot to go with it, and it's so pretty. Love that notebook and plants and those pens that I got from there. After my little splurge, I then headed outside of the garden centre, and I got some pretty flower snaps from outside that I'm going to show you guys now. Lovely pinks, the sunshine started to come out, and I was just having a lovely look around there, and I came across this little plant setup with these Buddha statues, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. I love that garden centre so much. There's so much to see, it's absolutely huge. I was going to go to the cafe, but I ran out of time, so I then headed off to get the bus back, and there's loads of people waiting at the bus stop, so I knew that was a good sign. And the bus came, and then got back, and I got off out by Aldi and went off and had a look once at the child shop, and I went off to Greggs and got myself a Greggs lunch. Then on the way back I bumped into Tash and her mum, and me and Tash were going to be going to the garden centre together, but she had to look after her mum, who had a doctor's procedure like thing, so they went out for a little bit of fresh air. So I was just asking how her mum was doing, and they were walking their dog Tibo, who's so cute. And then I headed home, and I had my Greggs lunch, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that. The Greggs lunch was so delicious. Then I went into my younger sister's room. I was just having a nice chat with her and showing her what I got from the garden centre, and was chatting to her about that. And I also got a mirror selfie from her bedroom's mirror, which she's put a load of these fake plants all around it like leaves, and it's so pretty. And I'm going to show you guys that mirror selfie I got now. Love that mirror selfie I got from that mirror with all the pretty leaves around it. Then I was watching some episodes of Doctor Who, listened to a bit of music, did some drawing and colouring in. I was just doing a bit of reading and some more colouring in. And then I ordered some more of these ILY Disney Forever dolls, which are so pretty. And I'm going to show you guys a photo of the 3 ILY dolls that I've ordered. They are so pretty. I cannot wait to get those and open those up and show you guys those when they arrive. Then I was watching Escape to Country, Farrah Brown and Home and Away. First writing a bit of my journal entry that I was writing, had a cup of tea and some biscuits, and was just reading a bit more of This Winter, which is such a great book. And then I got myself ready to go off to Youth Club by volunteer on Tuesday nights, and it was Welsh night, so we did a Welsh quiz, tried some Welsh cakes, and I found out that they're actually bread and they're not actually cake. Mind blown. Then I got picked up by my dad, got back, got into my PJs, and for my tea I had a cottage pie with some baked beans, and it was so delicious, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. After that I finished writing my journal, put that away, and then I was just watching some episodes of Doctor Who, listened to a bit of music, did some drawing and colouring in, and then I watched the UK soaps. I then went off to bed, and then on my Wednesday I got up after a nice lie-in. My dad was back from work already and had been sorting stuff around the house. He then went off to bed. My mum got up, and then me and my mum would just watch a bit of TV. My younger sister was in her room, older sister and younger brother at work, and older brother at uni. And then I headed off to go for a walk, and I went off to one of the flower shops, and I got some flower sets on there that I'm going to show you guys now. Such lovely colourful flowers on there. It all smells so good in there. Had a lovely catch up with the flower shop keeper. I hadn't been in there for ages, and it wasn't open on Saturday as the one who runs the flower shop wasn't very well. So I was asked how she was feeling, and glad she was better. And I got some snaps of some of the plants on there that I'm going to show you guys now. Such pretty patterns on those leaves. I love the succulents and cactuses from there. Then I got back and I had a cheese toastie and a cup of tea for my lunch. I then sorted out my Bluetooth doll into 2 new looks, and I'm going to show you guys those now. Here's my Bluetooth doll's new look number 1. She's got her black jacket on and her blue denim jeans on and some black boots, and then a polka dotted top with her necklace and her hat. I love this bowler hat, and yeah, love this look. And I'm going to show you guys the second look. Here's my second look. My Bluetooth doll has got this red pretty patterned dress on, and this white striped jumper on top with white lace sleeves and a black collar that's on the dress underneath, black stockings, and then her red boots and her black bowler hat. And I love her hair, little dangly bits down the side here. Loving my Bluetooth doll's new outfit. Then I was watching Home and Away, Escape to Country and Farrah Brown, wrote about my journal, listened to a bit of music, and did some more drawing and colouring in of some of my illustrations. Then my older brother was back from being at uni, and I then got dropped down to Jenny's for our tea and games night that we've been doing most Wednesday nights, and I'm absolutely loving them. And we had hot dogs and burgers, and then we had some little cakes that I'd got, and like little brownies and bits and pieces like that. And I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. so delicious. Always have such a lovely time there, and I'm going back next week as well, which is going to be so much fun. And we played a game of Sorry and also played some more of the Monopoly card game that Dean always brings, and I won a game of that finally. I was so happy with that. Did get a little bit competitive, but I think we all have a little bit of competitiveness in us. Some of us just a little bit more than others. And yeah, I need to try not be as competitive, but other than that, it was such a great night. I then got picked up by my mum and we dropped Tash home, and then got back. I then got into my PJs and I finished writing my journal, watched the soaps, and then went off to bed. And then on my Thursday, I got up after a nice lie-in, had some toast and a cup of tea for my breakfast, and was just watching some stuff on Netflix and just a bit of music. My mum was up and she was watching this animal wildlife show, and they had loads of cute orangutans in, and I love orangutans so much. They're so beautiful. And my younger sister then got up. My dad had got back from work and gone off to bed, and my older sister and younger brother at work, and older brother was at uni. And then I got myself ready to go off and run some errands, and then went off to one of the flower shops and I got some flower sets from there. Let me show you guys now. Love all the pretty colours on these flowers. I then got some snaps from the plant section. I'm going to show you guys now. I love the plant section, all the pretty succulents and cactuses and the plant pots. Especially love the plant pot with the face on, very artsy, and it always caught my eye, so I decided that I was going to buy it, and I bought the plant with it, so the cactus and the plant pot together, and I love it. And I'm going to show you guys a clip of that now. This is my new plant that I got from the flower shop I went to early on today. I love succulents and cactuses mainly because they are very hard to kill, and I tend to overwater my plants and end up killing them. I think I just love them too much. And I saw this, and I've seen this a few times when going into the flower shop to get flower and plant stuff, and I always loved it, and I thought it was for display only, and I asked today if I could buy it and if it was for sale or if it was just for display, and they're like, yeah, you can buy it if you want. So I bought this very cute plant pot with a very artsy face along with this cactus, and yeah, I absolutely love it, and slowly adding to my collection of succulents and cactuses, and yeah, absolutely love it. I am in my plant diet era and I'm absolutely loving it. I love that plant and plant pot so much. Then I was just watching some episodes of Doctor Who, listened to a bit of music, did some drawing and colouring in, and just chilled before having work in the evening. Then I got myself ready for work, and I got clocked to work, got clocked in and put my bag and coat away, and it was just me and Tash on clothes. I closed on Monday night and Thursday night, and we always have so much fun on clothes and always smash the clothes. So I was just running lots of food and drinks, cleaning tables, doing food and drink orders and bill taking, and some drinks making, and we had a great place on, lots of Kylie, and Tash made me a coconut hot chocolate with a heart in. I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. So cute. It was quite busy for a Thursday night. Normally it's pretty quiet, which was good, which meant it went quicker, and I was just doing lots of cleaning of tables, and we had a few bookings here and there, and it was pretty steady, quite chilled. And then after that we clocked off, I got my bag and coat and then headed off, and while waiting to get picked up I got 2 flower sets that we'll show you guys now. Such lovely patterns and colours on these flowers. I then got picked up, got back, got into my PJs, and for my tea I had chicken curry, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. The chicken curry was so delicious, and I then got a card and present sent in the post, and I'm going to show you guys a clip of that now. So I just got back from being at work and got given this present from one of the people I go to morning group with, and she gave me a card and this present here, which is a flying crystal ball, which you can use your hand to make it go up in the air, which is so cool. And yeah, it looks amazing, and it's such a lovely card and gift. They thought it was my birthday for some reason. My birthday isn't until June, but I think we were talking about birthdays at morning group, so they might have got a bit confused, but it's still such a lovely, thoughtful gift. And it's actually her birthday coming up, so I've got her a present and card, and I'm looking forward to seeing them at morning group and thanking them for such a lovely card and gift. So lovely. I've got them a card and present, and one of the other girls a card and present, as it's their birthdays next Friday. And then I first tried to my journal, just a bit of music, just some drawing and colouring in, and was watching the UK soaps. I then went off to bed, and then on my Friday I got up ready to go to morning group, had some breakfast, and was listening to a bit of music. My younger sister was asleep still, older brother at uni, older sister and younger brother at work, dad at work, and my mum then dropped me up to morning group, and we made peppermint creams, and it smelled so good. Always loved baking there. I think baking is probably one of my favourite things to do, and I'm actually getting quite good at it. And I made some for one of the girls that go there who hasn't been very well, so made some for her to drop round, and I'm going to show you guys a clip of the peppermint creams that we make now. Here are the peppermint creams that I made at morning group. We even dipped them in chocolate. They look so good. Can't wait to try some of these. It was so much fun, and then I got dropped back by one of the people I go to morning group with, and then I had some lunch, and then headed off to go up to the garden centre. And I got to the garden centre and got some flower sets on there that I'll show you guys. Such pretty flowers. I especially love the blue flowers that I was able to get while up there. I then had a look at the plant section, and I got some plant sets on there that I'll show you guys now. I love the plant section on there. Such lovely patterns on the flowers and all the succulents and cactuses on there. It's so pretty. I was going to go to the cafe, but it was absolutely rammed in there, so I decided not to. I then made my way back, and on the way back I got some flower sets that I'm going to show you guys now. Such lovely flowers and blossoms. Spring is well and truly on its way, and I also got a few pretty selfies and photos of flowers and blossoms. Then I got myself some lunch from One Stop. I then got back and I had my lunch, and my mum and my grandma and younger sister had gone out for food at my workplace, and they were celebrating my younger sister getting her masters. I'm so proud of her getting that with everything she's been going through, and knew she would do it because she's an absolute star. And then I was just listening to a bit of music and some drawing and colouring in, and watched Home and Away. So I started my Beat Up Doll, and then my grandma got dropped home by my mum, and then I was just watching Ever After, one of my favourite films ever. I love that film so much. And then for tea we had takeaway, and I had a doner kebab with lots of minced sauce, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. The doner kebab was so delicious. Then after that I finished writing my journal, put that away. I was then watching Nanny McPhee. I love that film so much. And then I was listening to a bit of music and doing some drawing and colouring in, and working on some new illustrations, and watching some vlogs and TikToks and some funny dog and cat videos. I did got my uniform ready for work the next day, and I was doing a split shift, and then I headed off to bed. And on my Saturday, I got up, showered and changed, ready for my split shift, and opened the blinds, and it had snowed. And I'm going to show you guys photos of the snow that I got now. Such a lovely thing to wake up to. It was so pretty, and I knew I'd better get some starts because I knew it wasn't going to last long, as it would already start to sleety rain, so it was already starting to like turn to slush. I then got showered and changed and had some breakfast, and then got myself ready to go off to work, got my bag and coat, and my older brother was at his girlfriend's house staying over there for the weekend. Older sister was at hers, younger brother at his, younger sister asleep, and so was my mum. And then my dad brought me to work. I got to work, got clocked in and put my bag and coat away, and it was pretty quiet to start off with, as quite a lot of people didn't really want to be going out in the snow and slush. And then as it started to melt and started to warm up a bit and just turned into rain, it got busy, and I was on lots of food and drinks, cleaned tables, doing food and drink orders and bill taking and some drinks making, and cleaned so many tables. Saw and chatted to some of the regulars, and I made fuss of lots of the cute little dogs, so adorable, and had a load of coconut milk cups of tea and hot chocolates to keep me going and keep me fueled. And then I fished the first part of my split, and I got clocked off, got my bag and coat, and went off to get some flower snacks from one of the flower shops. I'm going to show you guys now. Such pretty colours. I also got some plants that's on there, I'm going to show you guys now. Love the succulents and cactuses and the pretty patterns on the plants. I was then having a nice chat with the flower shop keepers in there. Then I met my dad in Aldi car park, as he'd been into Aldi, and then we went off to Tesco's and I got some bits and bobs from there. And then we got back and I had my lunch that I got from there, and I also got 2 new Barbie dolls that I'm going to show you guys now. Here are my 2 new Barbie dolls. This one here is a Barbie You Could Be Anything, and she's a makeup artist, and she's got some pretty eye makeup on, and she comes with a cheetah dress with a bag with the makeup utensils in, and she comes with a makeup brush and makeup palette. And then this one has hearing aids in on both ears, which I love, as I used to have to wear a hearing aid as I am deaf in my right ear, so I thought it was fitting that I got this one. And I've also got another one that has a hearing aid in, and I just love the diversity, different shapes and sizes and different skin colours and hair colours, and with hearing aids, and you've got ones with prosthetic legs. And yeah, I just really love the diversity of the Barbies nowadays. And yeah, those are my new Barbie dolls. I'm going to open for you now. Here they are out of the box. She's got a makeup palette and brush. I think I pointed to the wrong one early on. And she's got blue hair. I love the blue hair, and the eye makeup is so pretty. You can see the eye makeup, and her leopard print outfit, and a little pouch where her makeup brushes are, and she has these pink trainers on. And this one here, you can see his hearing aids, and he has these denim shorts and some sandals on, and this orange and white and red like swirly short sleeve top. And yeah, those are my new dolls. This one with hearing aids, and then the makeup artist. So lovely, well done with the blue hair. I love that hair colour, and the Ken doll with the hearing aid. I'm deaf in this ear, so I used to have a hearing aid, but apparently I don't need it anymore, so they just took it off me. So I'm like, okay, cool. So that doll was very special to me. And I've also got a Barbie with hearing aids in, so I have a Barbie and Ken with hearing aids in, and I love the diversity of it with the different like shapes and sizes and hair colours and eye colours and skin tones, and yeah, it's so lovely to see. And then I was just writing a bit of my journal, just a bit of music and just enjoying it and colouring in, and just chilled before going back for the second part of my split. And I got myself ready to go back to the second part of my split, got dropped up to work and got clocked in and put my bag and coat away, and it was pretty quiet for a Saturday night, so I just got loads of cleaning and clothes jobs done, and ran a bit of food and drinks and some food and drink orders and drinks making. And I ended up getting to go home early. I was doing a 9 o'clock start the next day, so I should have been going home early anyway, but I was going to have to be staying until close. But then I was very tired from it being quite busy in the daytime, and it was quite hot in there. It's also a sauna in my workplace, so I went outside to sit down to get some fresh air, and then my head started to hurt. Didn't have any paracetamol, so that was annoying. We used to have a packet just in case, and my eye was hurting, so I ended up getting sent home early anyway, which was kind of good because I just wanted to get him to sleep. So I then had to walk home anyway because my dad had a discount and we didn't have any cars. So the fresh air did me a bit of good, felt a little bit better, but I was just so tired. I then got back, had my tea, I had a mac and cheese, finished writing my journal. I then watched a bit of the Brits, saw Kylie Minogue get the National Icon Award, which is great, well deserved, because she's an absolute queen, the queen of pop, she slays. Then I finished writing my journal and got my uniform ready for work the next day, and I went off to bed. And on my Sunday I got up ready for work. My dad was sorting stuff on the house, my older sister was at hers, older brother still at his girlfriend's house staying away for the weekend, younger brother at his, younger sister asleep, mum asleep. And then my dad dropped me up to work. I got to work, got clocked in and put my bag and coat away, and it was pretty busy. We had lots of people coming in for breakfasts and coffees and takeaway coffees, and it was quite a lovely sunny day, lovely blue sky, so we had lots of people ordering milkshakes and fresh OJs and smoothies. So I was making lots of the OJs and the milkshakes and smoothies, helping out Dean, who was on coffee, and then George was on bar, and Dave was on float, and I was on floor, mostly running lots of food and drinks, cleaning tables, doing food and drink orders and bill taking. And yeah, it was pretty busy, pretty intense, but we absolutely smashed it. And I got myself a Monster Energy and some sweets from the corner shop, so I had that just before I started work, and the sweets definitely helped get us all a bit more energy in us. And then I was just doing a massive cleanup. I made a party booking of like 25 people, and they had this cake, it was massive and looked amazing, and I was admiring it. And then one of the workers whose sister's birthday was like, have a bit, and literally shoved it up my nose. I was like, oh thanks. So I had a bit of that after work, and I finished at 5, and I got a lunch break, which was lovely. And while I needed, my legs felt like they were going to drop off from the amount of running I was doing and cleaning so many tables. And I finally tried the collie wings. I had that with some fries and sat outside and had my lunch break, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. The collie wings were so good. I wasn't a big fan of the cream dough, I didn't like that at all, so I kind of just ate on that. I set my alarm for my phone for when my break was up, didn't want to be taking liberties, and got back to work, cleaned loads of tables, and it started to quieten down. And Dean got to finish early as he didn't get a lunch break, and there was like 3 of us that needed lunch breaks, and I got the lucky straw. I felt a bit bad, but they were like, yo, it's fine, because it quieted down by the time I had my lunch break, which was good. And then it was just me and Dave on till 5, and it was just doing a massive cleanup. It literally looked like a bomb had gone off. There was this stuff everywhere. The cake cabinet was literally in disarray. There was literally barely any cakes left, so I was trying to top up that as best as I could. And then I finished at 5, clocked off, got my bag and coat, and then I headed off, and I got a cute mirror selfie from one of the pubs on the way back as I walked past and saw my friend, so I chatted with them, and I'm going to show you guys the mirror selfie that I got now. Love that mirror so much, gold with the lovely white patterns on that. Then I headed off and had a lovely stroll back, as it was a lovely sunny evening, lovely blue skies, and I got 3 selfies, one in front of some pretty patterned leaves and 2 in front of these pretty pink blossoms. I then got home and my grandma was over for the Sunday roast. It was being cooked and it smelled so good. And my older brother was back from being at his girlfriend's house for the weekend. My older sister then came over for the roast and she'd had rugby and her team won. Glad I missed out on watching her play, but very proud. And then my younger brother came over for the roast as well. His girlfriend is currently skiing in France, as I asked where she was, and so he's, oh yeah, she's skiing at the moment, and yeah, wishing her a lovely time over there. And then I just laid in my bed and kind of just chilled, and then got cooled down for tea, and we had our Sunday roast, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. The Sunday roast was so delicious, and the rhubarb and apple crumble that we had for pudding with custard and dark cream was very delicious. We then helped tidy away, and then my grandma got taken home by my younger brother as he was heading off home anyway, and then I got myself ready to go off to my workplace for our quiz that we do on Sunday nights, and it was me, Tash, her sister and her mate as a team, and my older sister dropped me off there on her way home. I then got there and we were on table 4, which is near the kitchen area, and we had so much fun. I had a hot chocolate and a cola, and we came dead last, but it's not the winner that counts, it's the taking part, and we were just laughing so much, having so much fun. And then me and Tash went off to go to the lounge, and I got a cute mirror selfie from the lounge's bathroom, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. So pretty. I love the lights on the wall. I then stayed in there for a bit and we just chatted, and we then went off to go to one of the other pubs, but it was shut early. It doesn't shut till 11, but it was shut early, so we then just headed off home. I walked back, got into my PJs, finished writing my journal, and then went off to bed as I was absolutely cream crackered. And yeah, it was quite a full-on busy week. Always love to be busy here, there and everywhere, and I hope you guys all had a lovely week/weekend and all have a lovely brand new week ahead. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you with a new vlog coming very soon. Bye.